So I pulled one of my board because the temperature here is getting to up to 108 degree on two chips. So I disconnected, I pulled it out, and I turned machine back on. So let's see if it's gonna start mining. With only two boards, it should, and it should take less power as well. So it will probably take a minute to start, and then we'll go and take out this heatsinks, and we'll see what's going on with those chips and repaste with the MX6. I believe I already did repaste, so maybe I didn't do a good job, but we'll see. Wondering if it's gonna go. Okay, so we have a green solid light there. We should see the miner go online pretty soon. Hopefully in the next 30 seconds or so. All right, then let's take this one apart. So hopefully we'll be mining there while we're doing repasting of one of the boards here. That's weird, it's still not connected, huh? Usually it's connected already by this type of mining. All right, so it may take, all right, I think it's online. And it should be mining on just two boards only. All right, so definitely pink paste. I have not repasted this. I can't tell which one is the 56 and number 3 chips, but I don't know which one is the darker. Maybe this one looks pretty burned out to you guys. I don't know. Looks like, yeah, right here you can see the dark spots. So if that's 56 or it's number 3, I have no idea how they started, but that would be over somewhere over here. Yeah, that's very interesting. And don't see any other chips that look obvious. I mean, the paste, it's all dried out. It's pretty much dry like powder. Now when you scratch, it just gets removed. All right, so I'll have to repaste this all, and hopefully it will take care of that heating problem on this board. And then maybe I have to repaste also middle board, because it's also getting few chips getting hot. So let's see if we lower temperature by redoing this paste. All right, looks like this time I didn't have any issue with the plastic covering the chips, but I cleaned it all up and blow with just the basic blower and brush, which actually cleans pretty good between the chips, all this pink stuff, and I wiped it down, all this aluminum heat sinks. All right, so it's all ready to go. I'm gonna apply this MX6 paste on every chip, so we'll put the general amount. Alright, so I apply a pretty good amount on every chip to cover the center of the chips, and it's ready for installation of this heatsink. So let's put it all together, screw it in, and ready to go to the miner. All right, so this board ready to go back. It's all assembled and tied in. So I disconnected power first of all, and then you just slide back into the miner. Just make sure you follow in board one line that's in the miner here, upper and lower piece, and then slide all the way back to connect the power right there. Alright, so when we align to the power, now we can put the screws back in on the power side, and it's pretty much ready to go. Just these two screws, and then I'm gonna connect back the board, and hopefully we're gonna see the temperature improvement on this board right away. Okay, so let's see if this is even better. We could do a better job than Ice River. Let's check it out. Let's put 2 bolts and start this miner, and that's it. All right, everything been connected back, so ready to go. I'm gonna put my chip sensor, not this chip, sensor for AC Infinity fan. It's just right there inside Fruition Design. That controls the fan speed when the air gets hotter. All right, so ready to go. Let's turn the power on. 1. Wow, okay. So let's go and check it out on WebGUI and Ice River monitor and see how is my number 3 board doing and how's the temperature on this number 3, because it was super hot. So let's go check it out. All right, so here we are at monitor tool. I left it there, so it disconnected so we could see the temperature before. So you could see the 2 chips, number 3 and 56, like 107, 102. Then I have few chips over 89, 86, 85, and then the rest wasn't that bad. So mainly just few chips. Now on this board, like only number 391. So I'm wondering what that chip number 3, because it's number 3 and 56 here. Then I have 3 is the hottest, and also 56. Actually, same thing, 3 and 56. So it's just something that gets probably heat up the most. And then on this, also 56 is close to 90 and 384. Actually, 3 is not that bad, but number 1 is the 87, the highest. But it still was not too bad. So let me refresh, or should we give it a moment, because it was 1 day, 4 hours before it disconnected. So now let's click read on the hottest board. We'll see number 3. We did get connection there. Okay. All right, so we refreshed. Where the chip number 56? I wonder now what's the temperature there. All right, so looks like now number 56 is the not the coolest, but it's pretty cool, 60. There is few 61. And number 3 is 55. So they're pretty much the coolest chips now, almost. I mean, well, now it's warming up. So look like 82 degrees already on 56. So they are getting hotter regardless. And number 1 as well, around 80. So let's check the board. Number 2, we have similar 56 and 3. So I didn't repaste anything on number 2. So the board looks about the same, and this board looks about the same as before. So yes, we did replace correct board, and now it's the coolest board. So before it was the hottest, 108, with that stock pink thermal paste. So obviously it's not very good for a long time. This miner, I was mining on this KS3M2 since, let me check, when did I actually started? I believe it was probably 6 months ago, I want to say. I don't know if that's correct. Let's check it out. My number 2, I got it in August 23rd last year. So it's gonna be in 5 days. It will be pretty much a year for this miner. So well, fair enough, it survived a year on this stock paste. My other one actually was overheating a lot because of that plastic was reversed, and it was covering multiple chips. So that was crazy on my first KS3M. Anyways, on that one I fixed, and let's see, after it's been probably over a year, so let's just compare the temperatures. I'm wondering how am I doing on the, let's open up the first. So this is the second. What's my IP address there? I need to pull it out, just a second. IP address for this miner number 1 will be 96. Okay, perfect. So 96, and let's check it out. What do we have? All right, so the temperatures, board 1, 5780, pretty good after, it's been probably more than half year, I think, after I repasted. 5678, so everything below 80, and number 3 is actually coolest, 5776, and this was my award. So looks like that MX6 paste works really well for a long time. Obviously it's a little cooler here in the shed because I have the AC helping there, but regardless, it's just holding up very well. So hopefully this miner will see a similar on this third board now, and I'm gonna be watching board number 2 because that's the next one. Board 1, it seems to be going under 90 so far, so if I'm not exceeding too much of that 90, I'm probably gonna just repaste number 2 because just the pain, you have to unscrew everything and use like almost 3/4 of a tube. So for the whole miner, I think you need two tubes because it's gonna be almost like a little bit less than 3/4 for each board. So your figure is like a little over half of the tube, so you'll use almost 2 tubes completely for these 3 boards. All right. Okay, sounds like we did achieve a good result here. It's only been 10 minutes, obviously, but it's been, usually it's getting to 108, 107 within the first 5-10 minutes anyway, so I don't think it will increase much higher than 82. And obviously because of the ambient temperature there is kind of high, so I'm pretty sure if I get ambient temperature reduced a little bit, it will be even better. So it's a pretty good result, almost 30 degrees from 108. That's more than 36 degrees from no, take it back, 26 degree, 108, 26 degree down. But if we look at the cheap, so it's 80 on the 377, we have 103, so that's almost like a good 30, almost 30 degrees, 28 maybe difference, right? It was 105 and 56, 82, so that one is 26 degrees. So yeah, 26 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Celsius, it is pretty good. It's a lot reduced on the temperature here. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. I will think about this board because it's around 80 degrees, but hopefully it will stay in the green zone. Then I'm not gonna worry too much, but if it goes to red, then I'll have to do something. But we'll see how this board's holding up under 82 or whatever. It's 82 maximum, so it's pretty good. Now it's the coolest board here. I like it. All right, thanks you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.